Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is YouTube. How to get 100,000 views, monthly views on YouTube is today's topic. So, Jamie, you can chime in on this anytime you want, because you hear me every day go on YouTube, and you hear as I blur out the statistics every day, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I've been on YouTube since 2008. It took me 5 years, or maybe even more than that, to get 1 million views on my channel. It means total 1 million views. So it took a while, but no, it's still, I think 5-6 years for 1 million people to start watching your videos, I think is a great number. However, there's a lot of people out there that do much better, and right now I'm going to talk about how to get 100,000 views a month, because that's what I'm currently at. At that rate, I'm getting 1.2 million views a year, which is a much better number than the 5 years of getting 1 million views. So the thing with YouTube is you have to be persistent. Now, I'm no expert on this. I'm just telling you what's working for me right now. You need to be persistent. You need to do a theme of maybe a couple different themes. Like, for instance, on my YouTube channel, it's spread out by health, by running, by food fraud, so whatever the topics may be that I want to talk about, and restaurant consulting. So you can look on there and say, oh, I want to watch all the videos on restaurant consulting from Marcus. There they all are. So every Monday I do my business tips. Every Friday I do my food fraud. On the weekends I do running tips. That's when people are out and exercising and getting fit and active on weekends. So that's when I do my running videos, my running tips. And then in the middle of the week I add in nutrition, food, politics, and other things like that. So I was getting 20,000 monthly views up until January 1st, 2014. It is now June 25th, 2014, and I'm at 102,000 monthly views. I was at 20,000 6 months ago, 6.5 months ago. Now, how did I come from 20,000 monthly views to 102,000 monthly views? And that goes up by about 500 to 1,000 every day. I increase my monthly views. How I did it was I was persistent. I was being persistent and posted one video a day. People say, I don't have time for that, Marcus. How do you do that? It basically takes an hour or less. I record a video like this at my desk, the camera's set up, I download it, I do a quick edit if it's all necessary, and I upload it, and then I tweet it, and that's it. And I just talk like this. I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a fancy editing device program. I do the basic iMovie on my Mac, which isn't even a current version right now. This version is probably 3 years old. I don't get fancy. I just wanted people to identify who I am on there, so I try to identify my videos as Chef on a Mission, and whatever website I want to correspond with, whether it's my food fraud, whether it's my restaurant consulting site, whatever it is. I just want to be able to correspond with that, just so people can see there's an identity on the video. So the good news is I'm making money doing this. This is the great news. So as I've, more than 5 times my views, I've more than 5 times my income for the month. And a great way to look at other people's channels and say, well, how much is this person making? And go to socialblade.com and type in the YouTube channel. You'll see, oh, this person makes between $250,000 and $750,000 on their YouTube channel a year, and they have many views, and it's graded and it's ranked and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And it's such a wide range that they give you for statistics, earning statistics, that but it is accurate, as far as that range is. But you can compare yourself to what other people are doing on YouTube, which is really cool. But really, you want to compare what you're doing to yourself and your past performances, and YouTube gives you a bunch of comparison tools, so you can see, like, my first 90 days on YouTube, I had 917 views. I don't know how many videos I did, but I can go back and look. I probably had 6, 7, 8, 9 videos. So for that many videos, 917 views for the first 90 days, and this was back in 2008. I don't think that's bad. I think that's a decent start. I didn't make any money back then because I wasn't monetized. I had to be a YouTube partner to be monetized back then. But now anybody can sign up for the AdSense and start getting paid for YouTube. So my first 90 days was 917 views. My first 28 days on YouTube, I had 52 views. So 52 views in 30 days to 917 in 90 days. So you see just how it gets momentum and it goes. So now 20,000 views at the beginning of the year to 101,000 views. And it's just persistency, daily videos. People want to see that they want to look forward to something coming out. So if you do it, if you don't have time for a daily, do maybe every Friday, do every Monday, do every Wednesday, do something where it can identify where people are waiting for a series. Eric Thomas, a motivational speaker, does thank God it's a Monday video, and I wait for that video every Monday to come out. So I'm in anticipation of that video. And really the one thing is be real, be yourself. You know, there's no need to be an actor or an actress on YouTube. You just be yourself, do what you do. You know, talk about what your passion is, talk about what your expertise is. Or just talk. People will listen to you, people will communicate. When people start commenting on your videos, that's when you need to comment back. Do I comment on every video? I don't. I feel some don't need a comment. Sometimes I'll just do a smiley face if they say, hey, I like this video, or this was a great topic. I'll just throw back a smiley face. But I get so many comments that it's really hard to keep up. So if somebody's asking me a specific question like, well, how did you do XYZ? Then I'll answer how I did XYZ. But some people just comment and say, hey, great channel, great topic, great video, I'm going to share this or whatever. So I try to, but it's hard to respond to every single person, especially with as many comments as I'm getting. So those are my tips on how to get over 100,000 monthly views on YouTube. The great thing that this does, I own a restaurant, so it sort of creates me as an expert, and a lot of people come into my business, into my restaurant, say, I've been watching Marcus's videos on YouTube, I think he's great, I drove, you know, an hour and a half to get to the restaurant, can I meet Marcus? So they kind of treat me like a celebrity almost, so I like have a celebrity status when people come into my restaurant, which is great for business. So you can really, besides getting a paycheck from Google, it can really relate into a good monetary value, a good return on investment in your business. Or you can turn it into a business because, you know, you can also off-spin and build a website and start selling products and do affiliate programs, all these other things. So don't be narrow-minded and say, well, I'm not getting enough of a paycheck from Google to be doing this. It takes time, it takes persistence, and it takes content. Content is king. If anybody have ever followed Gary Vaynerchuk, he said he shot his first video with like a $300 camera that he sent the stock boy out to buy the same day that he shot his first video at Best Buy. And he became, you know, a sensation on YouTube, especially on Vidler. Became a video blog sensation from doing his wine videos, and his intent was never to sell people. So I never try to sell people on my videos, which I think is extremely important as well. I try to give them information and then let them decide if they want, if the video merits maybe buying a product, let them decide where they're going to buy it. Now if I have the product, that's fine and they can buy it from me, but I don't promote the product. And Gary Vaynerchuk was like, you know, he could have made much more money going on wine.com and doing affiliate links and just, you know, but it wasn't about that. It was about him just being himself, talking about the wine. And now, Gary Vaynerchuk, I think it's like $30,000 for speeches. He's a social media whiz. He does a lot of keynote speeches. He has another business called VaynerMedia where he consults and you know, making more money on these other things than he was making on his videos. His videos were never there to push a specific product. He talked about products that he had, whether he liked them or not, in an honest format. Not there to embellish and say, oh, every product I have is good. He gave his honest tasting notes on wine. And of course, after he became a hit, the wines would sell out instantly because people say, hey, who has this wine? Well, he has it, let me go find it from him. So don't be a cheap salesperson on YouTube. It's not worth it. People can see right through that. So I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. Hope these tips can inspire you and help you to launch your YouTube channel or bring your YouTube channel up to the next level. And like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. And 100,000 views I don't think is a bad thing. Monthly views is a bad thing. So, but the neat thing is, by the time this video gets published, I'm probably gonna have 104,000 monthly views because it's infectious. These views are infectious. They just start skyrocketing, which is great if you're persistent. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. Thanks for watching this video. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and pass it on.